Who had that gray Dodge? Who had that leasty gray Dodge? So, one of the things about the inception of Ready Player's stupid fucking pedophiles is that in lots of ways I came up with most of the concepts of that. And I hope you all enjoy it. See, in Ready Player's stupid fucking pedophile online, it's meant to get people that are pedophile hypnotists that like to do weird circling around people. And then it's meant to get them to be constantly occupied doing stupid pedophile stuff that has them not being little stupid pedophile hypnotists everywhere. One of the things about this area is that people are a little more trained than what normal people would realize. And that one of the things about being the wizard is that when the stupid little pedophile hypnotists start becoming a little more rambunctious, I guess, then that's where a lot of times those people operate off of inoculations with police officers. And so then that's where basically in this area I like to get little stupid pedophiles to be occupied doing stuff that isn't pedophilia. And so another thing that stupid little fucking pedophile hypnotists do in this area is they wait for people that are drunk to be talking. And then they attempt to create an infatuated little pedophile ways what they were talking about when they were blackout wasted. And so stupid little fucking pedophiles do that. So if you're going to be a stupid little fucking pedophile, then you're going to be in my crosshairs. And then I'm going to lock you into a little loop doing the ARG Ready Player stupid fucking pedophilia shit. And then you'll just do that all the time. And it'll basically create the internal hell of your mind. And that's what I do. I let people think for themselves. And that then eventually it leads them into doing stupid fucking Ready Player dark web. The reality is that a lot of people probably like recorded me like being angry about Lena. And then I was blackout drunk and I said a bunch of horrible things, okay? So I said a bunch of horrible things. Stuff that I would never do. Stuff that I never really meant. I just have a wizard's way of expressing the amount of anger I have about something. And so then stupid fucking pedophiles that were all her friends and shit, they probably took that and they probably showed and let her listen to what I was saying. Then they probably built up some sort of behind the scenes Nazi pedocock fucking discussion system about it. And then they probably influenced her about it and shit. And in the end, nothing that she would have ever experienced about me would have ever fallen into the stuff that I was just wasted talking. And that in lots of ways, yelling at stupid fucking pedophile hypnotists is a lot of what I was doing. So you have to yell at them backwards. Like when they do little pedophile hypno kid kind of stuff. Like a lot of times around here they like recruit high school kids to do gangbangs and shit like that. And then they teach them hypnotism in secret. And then eventually they like sex slave a little child. A couple of them usually. Into the types of ways that are represented by the scars on my body. That's what little pedophile hypnotist kids end up becoming as adults. And so, in lots of ways, hypnotists end up becoming that type of shit as adults. They end up being hypnotists in a satanic S&M. And then they end up sex-slaving people and doing authentic satanic rituals. And so, basically, I attempt to thwart that process that seems to happen around here. And since those people are usually skilled at gaslighting, one of the things that when they think that their gaslight victim is getting gaslighted, the victims themselves have a counter to that, which is to explicitly state the things that they're trying to gaslight them from having like a knowledgeable, concise reality truthfulness in a thought process way about. This is like where the proof stuff, that becomes a very difficult process sometimes when people do gaslighting. And then all of those pedophile hypnotists do gaslighting victims. And so that is where I like to cut through their confidence and their skills by literally stating the things that they're trying to make me think differently about. One of those would be stupid fucking ready player pedophilia. Or frequency. Or the DUI of 2014. Or the middle of the night when everybody was like sitting there broadcasting me like being super wasted and being ultimate and shit. See, that kind of stuff. See, they don't want people knowing that stuff. And they want me to be gaslighted away from like talking about that stuff. And that one of the things about their little stupid little dark web that they have for hypnotism around here is that people that gaslight effectively get up in the world, up in that system. And then if they focus on me, then I like to pinpoint what they think that they're confidently gaslighting me about. And then I like to explain logic and rationality and reality about it. Then I control. And master over them. Because their little skills, chess master position is, well, in Ready Player Stupid Pedophilia, is based on maintaining a gaslight on me. And then I have them locked into their confidence for years and years and years and years. And nowadays I like to come back and I like to state reality. And then they fall. And it's like a whole horrible hell. It's like a whole horrible hell with their fucking mind, huh? And what do they think of that? Have they learned who the wizard is yet? See, the wizard, when he stumbles across a group of little pedophile hypnotists, masters. And so I'm kind of a horrible master, where I let those people think for themselves for years. I let them think that they're like smarter, more confident, all that stuff. And then I like to completely fuck over what rises them to the top. See, you people, You people made huge mistakes. Huge mistakes. See, when women wanted to do hypnotism, all she had to do was talk to me. But since hypnotists are all pedophiles all the time, I don't say anything because I'm not. But I know everything about hypnotism. 39, 38, 37, sleep, deep sleep. 36, 35, sleep, 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 deep sleep. One of the things about being a wizard is that, yeah, sure, a wizard usually is just as susceptible to hypnotism as the people that they hypnotize. And so I don't normally hypnotize anybody because less is more. Just like I don't say satanic curses, which is another thing that little pedophile hypnotists do, and that less is more. And then if you guys are wondering, that if you people thought around here that you guys is little stupid little pedophile hypno kid shit, see the witch, she has to come to the wizard. See, the witch likes hypnotism, and she shouldn't do that to the other wizard ever. She shouldn't be establishing her skills based on fucking with wizards. There's two of them. One is me, and one is a little boy. So, if you happen to have like a stupid cock around, that is who you establish your hypno-cuntness with, or whatever. Whatever those chicks call themselves. They usually call themselves cunts. They do. See, the male pedophile witches, the ones that are all tricksy, are male pedophile witches. And then there's witches that either do Wicca, or a lot of times they do cunt, which is hypnosis stuff. You know, down in Medford, there's a hypnotist witch, and that she is one of the top witches of hypnotism. See, when they get a private practice of hypnotism, that's because they're a top witch. If you people are women that want to do hypnotism, more than likely the dark webs that you guys use will have that hypnotist witch from Medford, Oregon. You people should probably listen to that woman. She will be a leader, all of you little secret little hypnotist witches. Because the top hypnotist witches have a private practice of hypnotism. They do hypnotherapies and shit like that. See, in the male pedophile world, it doesn't work like that. In the witches realm, the female realm of hypnotism, the most ethical top witches of hypnotism have a private practice, usually around the hypnotherapy, and usually doing Scientology or something like that. Also, It includes witches in Scientology that do auditing. Also, those women, those women only. See, I'm a wizard. Those women are ethical. They'll tell you, don't go around hypnotizing people without their permission. These are the rules, because you people use a dark web that's essentially a satanic S&M, and all of you will get fuck raped into schizos for not following the hypnotist laws. And you see that is where I went into that, in Medford, I went into that women's like hypnotherapy shop, and I was like, I tried to get her to hypnotize me without my permission. She wouldn't. Those are the rules. You can't hypnotize people without their permission. When you see these stage shows in Vegas, people give the hypnotist permission. If you're doing it without their permission, then you're going to be subjected to the satanic S&M's punishments. And that this is what it is. So, probably follow what those women say, and that all of you are male pedophile witches, and that pretty much the top hypnotist in the witches world is who male pedophile witches have a master, and that's who they are. Though, if you do male pedophile witchcraft, if you do hypnotism, then ethical hypnotist women are your masters. And since male pedophile witches are always misogynist, that is the sadism built into it. Submit, submit, submit to a cunt.